It is a sin to disturb the dead, they say. But what if the dead disturb you? My story began on a bleak Tuesday in 1778 with a letter. It arrived not by courier, but as if pushed from the other side of time itself, appearing on the floor of my hall. It was addressed to my grandmother, a woman 20 years in her grave, but it was the sender's seal that stopped my breath. Lord Alistair, a man my family spoke of only in hushed, fearful whispers, a man who had supposedly been claimed by the sea, his ship and all hands lost 40 years ago. My grandmother had told me stories of him, a brilliant, reckless man who dabbled in things best left untouched, whose ambition was a fire that threatened to consume everyone around him. The family was relieved when he vanished. A closed chapter, yet here was his seal, a black wolf's head, unbroken. Every instinct screamed for me to burn it, to cast it into the fire and forget I ever saw it. But a deeper, more dangerous curiosity took hold. What could a dead man possibly have to say after 40 years of silence? In the solitude of my study, with the last light of day failing, I broke the seal. A sudden chill swept the room, colder than any winter wind. The letter was not a memory. It was a warning. I did not perish at sea, the frantic script read. I found it, the key to cheating death, but the lock it opens is the gate to hell itself. A shadow was bound to it, an ancient hunger that traded life for servitude. For 40 years, the seal on this letter has been a ward, a magical cage hiding what remains of my soul and my bloodline from its sight. If you are reading this, you have just broken the cage. You have rung a dinner bell across the decades. It does not sleep. It does not forget. And now it knows where to find you. The shadow did not crawl. It poured, a spill of living night, detaching from the wall and flowing towards me. The candle flame did not flicker this time. It was devoured, leaving me in a darkness so absolute. It felt physical. I ran down corridors that had been my home, now transformed into a hunting ground. The house was no longer my own. It was a tomb, and I was the last soul rattling within it. In the fleeting moonlight, I saw its shape in every reflection, a constant companion in the polished wood of the floor, the glass of the window panes. It was not just following me, it was toying with me. I bolted myself in the library, the one room Alistair had forbidden anyone from entering after his supposed death. His presence was strongest here, a lingering scent of old books and mad obsession. The letter had mentioned a key, a way to cheat death. I prayed it was also a key to undoing this nightmare. My search was a frantic whirlwind of desperation, until my fingers brushed against a loose panel in his desk. Inside lay a small journal, but as I drew it out, a cold that had nothing to do with the night seeped into the room. Darkness bled from beneath the door, a silent, creeping tide. I had no time. I opened the journal to the last entry, the ink still shockingly dark. It wasn't a confession. It was his final, horrifying discovery. The shadow does not bargain for your soul, it read. It has no use for it. It is a vessel, and it has been empty for centuries. It does not want your life. It wants your body.
If you enjoy horror stories, click follow, like, and subscribe if you dare.